Hey guys, welcome to another episode of COAL LLC. We're back playing as the Barbarian again. We're playing on the standard map, so let's get it right into it. A comment on the previous videos said something about a vacuum. I'm not exactly sure how to get it, but we may experiment with trying to get that. That's going to be a way to fall down, and that's not ideal, considering I don't have a way to get back up. I might have actually just screwed myself right there, but that's fine. Not the block I really want it to break there, but we can deposit that. Can I get over here to the pickle guy? Yep. Uh, he didn't have literally anything for us. Let's sprint over here. I think there's a person over here. Yep, Tabitha. She has a quest, 5 sapphires. Okay, that should be possible here after we get some upgrades. $30 seconds left. Alright, let's make our way out just to make sure we get up here. Let's talk to the dog here. 100 iron for our compass, that's not great. About 683 G's there. Not great, not horrible. Let's upgrade to the sapphire pickaxe. And then that leaves us with a few dollars left to purchase 16 platforms. Not bad. And that'll let us get back up. Let's probably try to work towards this dirt chest here. It could have some good stuff in it. None of that is good at all, but we'll take jump velocity. And that should be enough coal. Alright, let's take this coal up here. So we need to find some sapphires and a bunch of iron for the dog. But I feel like that can wait. I'm going to try to find the sapphires as soon as possible. I'm not really seeing any yet, though. There is some emeralds here. And we're going to try to pick up as much of this copper as we can. Let's drop the coal. And then let's try to make it out of here. $10 seconds. I think we got it. Just barely, though. Not bad. I left all kinds of iron there, but it is what it is. 1,500 there. Not too shabby. Let's add some time and increase our inventory slots. Be a good starting investment. It's 1,000 for our next pickaxe. Should be able to. We might be able to skip a tier. Depending on how the day goes. Should be able to hold twice as much as well. That'll help us out greatly. There's some sapphires down over here, so we're going to make our way that way. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get into some of the, what's it called, mortars. I think they'll be pretty good here. If we can get a bunch of collectors to go with our mortars, I think we'll be a-okay. I completely forgot to give those to Tabitha. I kind of messed up there. Luckily for me, there's some more right here. Is it going to be 5? No. That's fine. I want to say there was some up here somewhere. Yeah, up here at this dirt chest. Alright, that gave us the 5 we needed. Let's take mortar damage. I would like to go ahead and drop off the sapphires, and we'll see what else we need. Alright, 30 okay, so that's how we get the vacuum cleaner. And we need 30 emeralds for that, which should be possible. Probably not yet, but we can work our way there. We might be able to get there if we dig down through here real quick. Not a chance, right? Nope. Let's make our way out. I feel like we did okay. No point in even really getting back down into it. 2,200? Not terrible. We can sell this, and it's not actually quite enough for the silver pickaxe, which is what I was trying to get. Not able to buy anything there either. Okay. I guess we'll just add some time. Okay, so he kind of points us towards the most valuable resource, which up here at the top is emeralds. Let's take Tiger Pickaxe mining speed. I want to try to get down through into the stone layer. We have what we need in terms of emeralds to get the vacuum cleaner. But we're going to try to mine the silver out here. We'll probably leave that amethyst alone for now. Probably going to be a little bit too difficult to break. Already halfway through the day. And we're going to try to make our way up here. Oh, I ran out. That's not ideal, but we'll make it work. And I forgot to dump off the emeralds. That's fine. I don't need to get a vacuum, no. That was purely convenience. We're close on coal. Let's take player jump bossy. We're probably to where we need to be for coal. Yeah, definitely. Just trying to make our way back down here. I don't quite know if we're going to get to that amethyst. Alright, we gotta make sure we get out of here. Nope, we're not making it back. Uh-oh. I don't know what you're talking about there. It's still the start of day. I don't even know what day it is. 3 or 4, 5. I don't know. Yeah, still same place. Let's grab a collector and maybe a few platforms. Then let's head into day 4. Let's actually try to get the coal we need this time. And we'll take mining damage. Let's see if we can head down here and grab this emerald. I need a singular more emerald. A little bit of amethyst there. And we'll let the collector pick up that stuff. And we'll head up here and try to grab these emeralds. Alright, we got what we needed. So let's head up and try to get that vacuum. Fell down right there. That's mildly inconvenient. Let's make a quick little dash across here. Uh, 40 amethysts. That's quite a few. Okay. Alright, we got our coal we need. Let's try to just grab a few bonuses. Let's take collector capacity. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Not a bad day 4 that we definitely didn't have to do twice. Alright, 13K, or 1300 there. We could take an info ladder. That would also work. I feel like we're gonna go silver pick and maybe another collector might be the play. So hopefully like the upgrades for this vacuum make it where it can extend down further. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. We're gonna see what we can get out of this. Some rubies. Cool. We're gonna mine this silver up. I'm gonna make our way into the amethyst. Halfway through the day. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and start trying to get out of here. I guess I could have just dropped all the stuff right there. Oops. "30 seconds remaining." Alright, and then let's drop all this stuff right here. And hopefully the vacuum can pick it up. It did not. Okay, I had to hop into it. Not bad. 10 Gs. Not bad. That will let us get the amethyst pickaxe. And another basic collector. Probably their best use of our money there. Gold gun. which is interesting. Let's take mortar gun rate, because that's what we're going to go for later. Already got the amount of coal that we need. We're going to try to get our 40 amethyst, which it looks like we might have. We need just a few more. Might as well break this one while we're here. And we'll make our way out from in here. Oh, nice little lag spike there. Let's take this over here to Tabitha. And that should let us get to the bottom of the stone. And then we just need a bunch of rubies. We gotta make it up to the vacuum within the next 10 seconds, which it looks like we'll do. Not bad. I got most of it up right there. What are we at? Only 9,000. Okay. Let's add time and the jetpack. And then our vacuum is a little bit longer now. It should reach the bottom of the gray. I think. Let's take player climb speed, I guess. Not my favorite upgrade there. And while we're here, might as well remind you, make sure you're subscribed, leave a like if you want to see more, drop a comment with any advice or criticism, always welcome. Don't really matter to me. Let's try dropping this up here and then we'll try picking up the vacuum again. Let's drop all this stuff and then we'll try vacuuming that up once more. I feel like that's done quite well for us there. And let's see if we can break into a chest over here. I mean, we can. I mean, what do we got to lose? Absolutely nothing. Player binding damage? Yeah, that's fantastic. $30 seconds left. Let's take collector speed. That's the end of the day there. What was it? That's 28. That's not bad. That means we can get a gold pickaxe, and since we can afford it, we'll get another basic collector. It's not ideal. I would like to upgrade those to senior collectors and eventually to strong ones, but that's probably going to be an after today issue. It's not ideal. It'll work, but not optimal. So that'll keep them busy for a while. What do we need? 40 rubies? That's quite a few. How many do we get per ore? One. That's not optimal. Never mind, we got two. Not much better. But it is twice as many as what I thought we got. So that's one way to look at it, I suppose. Let's try to mine some of this gold up. Nice and valuable. That one had 3 in it. Wow. Don't really know how many we're up to. That's only 18. I mean, we're only halfway through the day. Let's try to fly back towards the center a little bit. We'll use this as a drop off. We want to drop everything but our rubies. I want to pick up that other ruby there. Alright, I did pick up the ruby there. I need 7 more. Where are you? 30 seconds. We do not have enough time. Alright, we need to just go ahead and get what we can out of this. Alright, got all that. Just barely, though. What are we thinking for today? 37? That's interesting. Could get angel wings. Or we could get 3 senior collectors. That also works. We don't really need platforms at this point. Do we get a weak mortar gun? I don't think we do. I don't think we're ready for it yet. Oops. Let's take mortar gun damage. Alright, we're off to a good start. We got 4 rubies out of that chest. Let's take player speed, or pickaxe speed. Huh? How did I drop that? Are we seeing any more rubies anywhere? We're up to 15. Hopefully this is gold gun. Oh, it was a diamond. That's also fine. I do see a ruby down here. Just the one, though. Alright, we're halfway through. Only up to 19. Really slow start here to the day. Let's go ahead and go dump off what we have. Because I'm wondering if it'll save progress between the days. Let's run over here and deposit the 20 some odd that we have. So that just means we'll be able to get that tomorrow, hopefully. Drop all this stuff in, and we'll vacuum it up, and we'll be ready for the next day. Not bad. We're going to lose a little bit right there, but that's fine. 70,000. That's pretty decent. What are we thinking here? We could get a strong collector, but I don't know if that's necessary. Let's get a collector whistle. Upgrade that. And let's get 3 of the strong mortar guns. I don't think we'll be able to keep up with it at all. Let's take mining damage. Let's take mortar gun rate. Are we able to get back up to the top? I think we'll be able just to barely squeeze our way. No, I fell. No, no. I don't know if we can make it back up. That's inconvenient. Yep, we can't get up. So, that's kind of stuck where it is. We'll have to get the angel wings after this. I mean, we really don't have any value on us anyway, which is fine. Let's see what's in this chest. Looks like a diamond. Let's take mortar gun rate back 15%. Let's see where they've got to. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job at keeping them busy as well. Hopefully we'll see about 120K today. I didn't realize we could just deposit right there at that. Okay. That makes life a little bit easier to help them out. It wouldn't give me the diamonds. Ah! Oh, we definitely lost money today. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Let's take angel wings to start with. And then let's get a strong collector. And we'll just round out our money with some weak mortar guns. And let's place them in. Let's take pickaxe speed. Mortar gun damage. Let's take collector capacity. Alright, let's see if we can't find some rubies. Still need 16. Got some more rubies, bottom left corner, and there's one on the bottom right as well, but it's a solo. Alright, we need to get 2 out of this, and then we'll make a delivery up to Tabitha. And we only got 1, of course. Luckily, there's some right here. Oh, there's all kinds right here. Let's mine up the rest of these while we're here. Let's just fly up. Upgrade at vacuum tomorrow, and then we need 50 diamonds. That's gonna take a minute because we're not mining diamonds at all currently. But that should let us bring the vacuum down into the blue zone, all the way to the bottom. Which should help us out greatly. Then we still have our little helpers to help out with any stragglers, or just anything that we miss. Let's see here. Where you at? There we go. I don't know if I got that off or not, but we got our coal for the day, along with almost 100k. Okay, so we have a choice here. Actually, no, it's real easy. Let's get a ruby pickaxe. We could go for another collector. Huh. Let's just get our weak mortar guns again. So this should be able to reach down to the bottom of the blue zone now. Ah, God, I went to a worse gun. Nice and simple. I got half of our coal quota already. Haven't even really done anything to try to get there yet either. We'll take mortar gun rate. Coal quota is met for the day. Uh, let's take collector capacity. There is a diamond down below us here. Let's see if we can't break over into that section. A little bit of gold right here as well. Three diamonds, so that's 12k just right there. Well, let's see how much silver we get. Okay. I waited too long to call them up. Almost 30k just in coal. 223k off of that run. Not bad at all. Let's take the item filter. And then let's get a few of those, along with another strong collector. And then a few more senior collectors as well. Let's get our mortars placed in. That should keep our angels quite busy. We just pretty much just want diamonds for now. What do we take? Players or collector speed. Then let's take collector capacity. I didn't see the mortar until it was too late. I forgot to bring down the vacuum. Let's grab it. Let's take player sprint speed. We're almost there on coal, lacking about 4K. Okay, there it went. One of our big collectors decided to dump. Got the minigun as the golden weapon. Not bad. A diamond there. So we're up to a whopping 1. Not worth going for yet. Need the next pickaxe, which I think was 600K. Let's take mortar gun damage. Let's see if we can't grab that vacuum. Oops. Collector speed can go up. 6% is quite a bit. Okay. Over tripled our coal for the day already, and we're only 3/4 of the way through the day. Um, Collector capacity can go up again. And then let's take jump velocity. And we'll go ahead and send them back up. Oh. Let's go ahead and pick up all this fun stuff again. I don't really know how I did. 422, not bad, but also not great. We could get some mighty collectors. Let's do 2 of those, and we'll sell those off. We'll buy these just to have them. And then we'll be looking into upgrading our pickaxe. Grab our vacuum, and we're going to take speed there. I forgot to buy any sword of explosive. That's fine. I think we could mine 28,000 coal by ourselves. Let's take mortar gun rate. Let's take mortar gun damage. Let's take that. Blow the whistle just to get them up there so I can see what I have. Just enough. Oh, never mind. We had way over enough. I'm expecting profits to be down just a hair on this one. Let's make our way down to this gold here. Oops. This gold and the rubies that are right here. A little bit of silver here as well. Gonna handily beat day 14 here. "30 seconds left. Let's go ahead and send them up, and we'll send ourselves up as well. Actually, I can just get rid of it. Able to get rid of all of our inventory there. 407,000. Not bad. That leaves us with 541. Not enough. Um, Herm. So what I think we do, we'll do that. One powerful mortar gun and a bunch of strong ones. Alright, let's place down a powerful one. Hopefully this will keep him a little bit more busy. Let's take mortar gun rate. Player minor damage. Mortar gun rate again. Let's see here. So if we beat this, that'll be the Barbarian completed. But of course, we'll see how long we can take this into endless. Looks like we're about to get a huge influx of coal. Yep, and that got us our 20k coal needed to complete this level. So it looks like we'll be heading on up to day 16. Nice and easy. Still over doubling the amount of coal we need every day. Great, a shotgun. Okay. I would like to go ahead and just get that compass unlocked real quick. And I just completely sold that. I messed that up as well. I should have sent them back. 791 though, not bad. And that's day 15 completed with the Barbarian, so that makes us a winner. Let's hit endless mode, where we can immediately sell the ruby pickaxe and get the diamond one. Okay. Then we want to go for a powerful mortar, and we'll just spruce it up with some weak ones as well. Yep, and let's get right into it. Mortar gun damage, always crucial. Alright, we got the 100 iron that we needed for Dennis. Until we sold it there. Collector speed. Alright, let me take that real quick. What do you need? 30 gold. I don't know what good that does. Let's say collector capacity. Okay. Okay, so we got all the gold we need. Get a little bit extra. Let's take us up to Pippa. Okay, we are short on coal, but that's fine. I'm assuming when we blow the collector whistle, they will sort themselves out. Pink diamond. Ugh. What do we reckon? 50 diamonds or one pink diamond first? Really? Okay, right there's a pink diamond. So, pink diamond it is. Let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff. That way so I can pick up the pink diamonds. And we'll go back up here, and we've got the coal that we need to move on to day 17. Oh god, what a bunch of lag. And we'll take mortar gun rate. Don't really know what that does. Mortar gun rate. Mortar gun damage. Collector speed. 1 diamond. We'll let them pick that up. And that's all I'm going to mess with for the day. It just doubled it. $832,000. And the next pickaxe is 1.6 million. So let's grab 4 of those powerful mortar guns. And we'll just get as many collectors as we can. Anything will help. And we got a really weak poison gun. Or staff. Collector speed. Mortar gun damage. Pickaxe mining damage. Mortar rate. Mortar rate. Player mining damage, it's fine. It's not really affecting us, but some diamonds, not bad. Let's say collector capacity by 8%, not bad. Mortar gun rate by 20%. Only missing 20k, and we're only through the first third here. Some pink diamonds. And we're officially good on coal, so we will make it to day 18. Pickaxe mining speed. Mining speed. Only halfway through the time. Big old cluster of pink diamonds. Collector speed. Mortar gun rate. Oh goodness, when will we get up to 312,000 coal? I do want to deposit some of these diamonds off just to get a head start on the delivering 50 diamonds to Tabitha. Only missing 29 more. We're going to deposit these 13 pink diamonds. Collector speed, sure. I'd like to go ahead and send everybody back. Hopefully they make it. No point in us even really trying. I don't even think they made it back. Uh, 2 million. Not shabby at all. That's enough for the pink diamond pickaxe. And gonna still be enough if we sell that. That's still enough for 3 powerful mortar guns. And 1 weak one, because why not? Might as well max out what we can get. Oh gosh. Look at that rate. Miner speed. Mortar gun rate even more. Mortar gun damage. Pretty good upgrade. Halfway through the day, not. We're over halfway on coal. We haven't really looked at it too much. So I need 29, so I'm missing 9 more diamonds. There we go. Mortar gun rate can go up again. I'm gonna try to clear us a path straight up. Looks like we're close. Let's deposit our diamonds. And then that should let us take that all the way to the red. And that's every single quest done in this run here. So we can go ahead and we can go ahead and disable picking up of everything now. Player pickaxe mining. How deep is this red zone? Need then to rush back and drop that off. Doesn't look like they did that, but anyway. $2.5 mil. Alright, our next pickaxe is 165 million. Good lord, that's ridiculous. Okay, so we can get an ungodly and 2 powerful and some strongs. Might as well get the weak ones as well, just to, it's more damage, but what's it gonna hurt? Collector capacity, collector speed, mining damage, mortar gun rate, and right here we can see what our stats are. What is our mortar gun rate is 210%. The lightning pick is ever so slightly better than the Barbarian's ability, I think. Next upgrade is probably going to be more collectors. Well, maybe not. Let's take mining damage. Pickaxe mining speed go up. And that looks like that's as far as that's going to reach. Let's go ahead and re-enable only the more expensive stuff. Collector capacity can go up. $461 is what our current coal is. Collector speed can go up. Minor damage. Alright, gotta get 100k more coal. Take jump velocity. It's not looking great. Yep, this is going to be our point of failure. Day 19. So, best I think I've done so far. Let's look at the stats for the run. Would have been an absolutely big day there. Probably 5 or 6 mil. Yep, 5 mil on the nose. We're going to blow up here. We earned 12.5 million gold throughout that run. Almost 2 million pieces of coal mined. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.